welcome to the Latino Slant. Please like and comment, but subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. Okay, back here on the Cinco de Mayo special, and look who stopped by. It's amazing. Fab Guido.
I'm back.
I'm
back.
Time, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Thank you, man, for coming on by. How's life been? How's the family?
Oh, thank you for having me on. Everyone is great. Life is great. You know, I'm just kind of kicking back and at home when I get the chance, and really just staying home, but working from home more than anything. It's crazy because it's like my work never really leaves. I'm at home, so I'm like always available in a way for work when I'm here. But yeah, everything's cool. I'm spending time with family, spending time with friends, and just really trying to like take time to do things that I like and catch up on a bunch of movies that I've been trying to watch forever. So, you know, everything is good.
So just so you know, the audience knows, the people that watch the show all the time, they know I'm a big Dodger fan, so I'm not just, you know, posing with my Dodger cap just because Fab has this on. You know, I showed him my whole collection. These days kind of blend into one another, man. Are you getting out there? You exercising? You're getting out of the house a little bit? Is it stuff opening up in your hood?
Yes, that is the law. I have to stay active. I have to balance that out, being at home and being outside. It's, you know, my days consist of like me doing work, but also exercising and going outside, going to the park, going for walks, and going for drives.
Wait, what did you just say?
Going for drives.
These ears are old, Fab.
Yeah, no, I thought you said something else. Drives.
Fans of Fab, do not worry. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, no, I love going for drives. So it's like, you know, I like the other day I got a chance to go over to the drag strip for the first time in forever, and I just chilled out there and watched some races and stuff out in Irwindale, and I loved it. It was a great day.
It felt good to kind of connect as best as you can to other people, being outdoors and seeing people actually do activities.
Yeah. And for like the longest time, it was really cool because my friends, they love cars as well. So we get together and we just drive during the weekend, or, you know, go up through canyons or Malibu, each one of us in our cars, and just and you know, that was kind of like the vibe forever, and it's still going on.
Is this a real hobby of yours that you've picked up? Do you have a car that you take care of?
Yeah. Recently I got a new car, but you know, I've always loved cars. I've always been obsessed with cars. One of the first cars I got was my uncle gave me his really old Jeep, an '89 Wrangler, and it was, you know, he gave it to me for my birthday. I think I must have been like 18. And, you know, I took it upon myself to just fix it up with my dad. And now it's like, you know, it's running car. It's perfect. And it's my favorite car in the world. And I got a new car that's.
I need to see a picture of that. You got to send me a picture of the Jeep.
I'll have to look for a picture. I'll have to look for a picture.
Just take one. Just take one. Because that would be great to put it up while you're talking about it. That's neat, man. And so you fixed it up.
Yeah. Well, my dad, more than anything. I mean, I can't take all the credit, but, you know, that was really like also kind of a learning experience for me. And it was fun to fix it up enough to drive it one week, and then it would break down on me, and then I would bring it back home and fix it up again. But now it's really solid, and it's like it runs like a new car.
Is it nice to do those bigger projects with your father? Is that how important is that, you think, for any young man?
That's the best.
Yeah.
That is the best. Like that's one of those moments where I realize like that's not just my dad, like that's my best friend. Like that's, you know, that's the stuff I love and I appreciate and I value so much. That's really like most of the time I spend with my dad. I mean, I still live with my parents. I'm still at home with them all the time, but you know, once it's kind of like, once we step out of the house or go to the garage or go to the driveway or anything, like that's, you know, we love cars. It's always been instilled in me to just, love these cars.
That's great. I mean, it's great to know, and it's a healthy hobby. And to do it with the family members even better. And I know with your mom, you have a strong theater background. But you're on this hit show, who hopefully it'll come back soon. But you do have a horror film coming up. Blumhouse Amazon's was it into the what is it called again?
It is called Black as Night.
Black as Night. Now we talked a little bit about it when you were on live, but hopefully it's gonna come out during this year. I mean, that would be fantastic, bro.
Yeah, it seems like I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. Is going to come out yeah, I'm guessing this year.
Hmm.
And I'm really excited for that. I'm really, I had one of the best times of my life filming that movie, and I met some really, really cool people while filming it. So, for everyone to get to see these scenes and this character, it's very exciting, and just, see me interact and act with the actors that I now consider my friends. It's just like the chemistry just bleeds. I feel like, I mean, I haven't watched it, but I know it's gonna bleed through the screen, and it's a big deal for me. I had so much fun on this film.
Is there an actor there that you geeked out over, and then we're excited to work, and then okay, everyone's cool, and then but
Not exactly. No. It was more so like I was very excited to work with people. I mean, everyone was older than me, but I felt like they
Mhm.
were the same age. But it was cool to just be, we shot it in New Orleans,
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
yeah, so I was
Wow.
getting to work with some of the locals in New Orleans. So it
Hmm.
was cool to normally, like, I've traveled out before and I meet people on set in other places, but like to have people around my age and just show me around the city, and also be actors and be interested in what I'm in, and that was really cool. Like, I remember one night, I did this when I was 20. When I
Hmm.
was 20 years old, we had started the film, and we went out in New Orleans and they kicked me out of a bar or something like that. And all my other castmates were over 21, and it was a great night. Like, even though they kicked us out of the bar because I was underage. Like, we were walking around the street and there was street performers, and
Yeah.
we just hung out all night, and it was awesome. But
Malijo.
by the way, I didn't get kicked out for doing
All right.
anything
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah. Let's
Might I
say that
say?
again. Let's
I
say, I
just
mean,
look, I
we
just
have to
look like a
keep
baby.
yeah, we have to keep
Yeah,
your fans like traumatized free here,
yeah. I just looked like a baby, and the bouncer was like, "I don't
Right.
believe you're 21," and I was like, "You're right, I'm not." And they threw us out.
So I have an actor's challenge for you, but before we get to that actor's challenge, you had an incredible response on the last time you were on the show live with us, man. Your fans were you have amazing fans.
Very, very loving. Yeah. I do feel very fortunate. I feel like I even know some of them on like a first name basis, that I've been able to talk
Wow.
to them and stuff through Instagram. So they're very, very sweet and supportive, and I'm always excited to see. It's a lot, sometimes it's a lot of the same people that tune in. So I'm always excited to hear how they're doing. And I even know what's going on in their life sometimes. So it's very, very cool. Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, we want to try to keep that connection as much as you can. As I know it's harder and harder as you get busier and busier, and especially when you're doing that set life, But
Yeah.
that's good, brother. Okay, so oh, you ready for your actors challenge?
What is my actress challenge? Let's do
No,
it.
no, no.
I
It's gonna be
think
yes,
so. I think
yes,
so.
yes. I'm ready, Pali. I'm ready.
Polly.
Um, you have your favorite films that you had mentioned in the Midnight's Edge Espanol interview,
Uh-huh.
right? Wise Guys. Oh no, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, Coco, Pan's Labyrinth, Y
Uh-huh.
Tu Mamá También, and I know you weren't really with the fifth one, but
I was
whatever.
trying to land on the fifth one.
Fight Club,
That
right?
was that was up in
That
the air.
that just came in your mind.
It was just a
That's probably your
maybe, like,
probably top 10.
definitely top 10.
Okay,
Definitely top 10. But
so
I
you've
feel like there's one that I'm forgetting. There's definitely a film that I'm forgetting.
well, let's treat the audience here, because we are having a good time with the Cinco de Mayo edition. Let's have a line reading from each of those films. All right, so just relax, and I'm gonna throw out a movie. I'm gonna throw out the movie.
Uh-huh.
Give me, give me your best. Uh, give me your best. What's his
If
name?
you want me to do Goodfellas, I'm gonna
Good.
do Joe Pesci, and I'm just gonna
That's what. Yeah,
cuss
yeah. Give
the
me your
whole way
best Joe
through.
Pesci.
Like Joe Pesci
Jimmy,
doesn't say anything without a bad word in there. I mean,
we can
I got
bleep
like,
him.
what
We
is
can
he?
bleep him. All right.
I
And
won't nail it, but he's got that one scene where
Fab,
they're at the
Fab.
table, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they murdered someone. They have someone in their trunk, and he's asking the mother for a knife, and he's like, oh, ma, we got the deer foots. We got to take out the deer foots with the. Can I borrow your kitchen knife? We got to take out the deer foots. And it was like, why don't you get a girl to? Why don't you bring a girl and settle down? And he's like, I do. I find myself a good girl every night. Then in the morning I'm free. And it's like nothing
He's
coming
like,
out of Joe Pesci's mouth in that
listen.
movie.
All right, we're gonna do this
It's
scene. I'm
just
gonna play the mom. I'm gonna
terrible.
play the mom. I'm gonna play the mom. All right. You
Oh, do
asked
you
for
know
the.
the lines? The
You
mom's
asked for the
lines?
knife. You asked for the knife, and go.
I forgot how the scene goes.
Improv, bro. Improv. Come on. Here we
You
go.
want me to be Joe Pesci in
Come on.
Goodfellas?
It's so good to see you, boy. It's so good to see you. And then eat. Say, why don't you find a good girl? Why don't you find a
Ma,
good girl and settle down? You need to settle
I
down.
do. I find myself a good girl every night. Then in the morning I'm free.
Uh, yeah, it's a nice picture. You like my artwork? It's a nice picture. You like my
Yeah,
artwork?
I like the dog. This one's looking that way. The other one's looking like, hey, what are you doing?
Great job. Great job. You know what? Let's end on a high note. That was we'll end on a high note, man. Thank you for coming back on the slant, bro. Joe Pesci, look out. Look out. He's going to come for your job.
Joe Pesci, yeah. Joe Pesci's a legend.
He's a god. He's an acting god.
Yeah.
And we look forward to your acting career, young man. And anytime you want to come on back, this is your casita.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. We'll see you later, young Joe.
Always a good time.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was going to play this for you, Fab.
Oh,
I don't know if you got to see our Blood In, Blood Out.
I did. Oh,
You saw it?
Might I just say that was amazing. I had a blast watching that. I mean, I watched the movie right after that interview, though.
Yeah.
And what I realized is that I was kind of like, what's going on? Because I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the movie on iTunes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on iTunes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not anywhere. I can't buy it anywhere unless I buy it on DVD and stuff. And I kind of have a feeling I know why. But I think it would just be awesome if they would be able to sell it on iTunes.
That's
Dude,
great that you saw it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in the same train. I'm trying to get that movie, and the only way to get it is through Tortuga, because if you actually want to own it, it's practically impossible. And that's
Well, no, you can find it on DVD. You can find it on DVD.
In the US, yeah, but internationally,
Yeah, the US, yeah.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be that hard to watch that movie because it's one of the greatest movies ever made. That is my fifth one. That's my fifth one.
The one. Hands down, that is my fifth one.
That is my fifth one. That is my fifth one. That is my fifth one. That is my fifth one. Hands down. That is my fifth one. Hands down. That is my fifth one. That is my fifth one. Hands down. 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 That is my fifth one. Han
I
We're
believe
still, you
it's
know
sort
what?
of like
We
a
are
Sony
still
thing.
recording. I can clip that little part right now. If you
Yeah,
want.
that Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood in, blood out.
And it doesn't go by order.
Here we
Because if
go.
it went by order, Blood In, Blood Out would probably battle out for the first.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know
so
what? What I realized is that I was kind of like, what's going on? Because I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the movie on iTunes,
yeah.
and it wasn't on iTunes.
Yes.
It's not
Wow.
anywhere. I can't buy it anywhere unless I buy it on DVD and stuff. And I kind of have a feeling I know why. But I think it would just be awesome if they would be able to sell it on iTunes.
That's
Dude,
great that you saw it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in the same train. I'm trying to get that movie, and the only way to get it is through Tortuga, because if you actually want to own it, it's practically impossible. And
All I'm
that's
Well, no,
saying
you can
is
find it
I'm
on
Peruvian.
DVD. You can find it on
no,
DVD.
in the US, yeah, but
Yeah,
internationally,
the US. Yeah.
yeah,
It shouldn't be
there's
that
no
hard to
way.
watch that movie because it's one of the greatest movies ever made. That is my fifth one. That is my fifth
That's the
one, hands
one.
down. Hands down, that is my fifth one.
I
We're
believe
still, you
it's
know
sort
what?
of like
We
the
are
Sony
still
thing.
recording. I can clip that little part right now. If you
Yeah,
want.
that Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood in, blood out.
And it doesn't go by order.
Here we
Because if
go.
it went by order, Blood In, Blood Out would probably battle out for the first.
Yeah. Every category has to be casted right, written right by that right person. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. It seems that maybe something like Blood In, Blood Out would get a negative stereotype.
I was going to say, I mean, I wanted to ask everyone the time on a film like this, and it does resonate. Blood Out plays today
from specific cultures, and the lack of representation that still exists. You know, after Obama was our president, everyone's talking about we live in a post-racial society. It's total bullshit when it comes to the stories that get greenlit in Hollywood. They for some reason, they think there's no
Ben Bratt
there.
saying
They don't need to cater to the culture because we go to movies anyway. Latinos are something like 50.
That always blows me away that he said that.
Yeah,
That
they're so talented, and
Yeah.
I know they had mentioned like being snubbed of an Oscar in these awards, and they're definitely right. I mean, they deserve, that movie just deserved so much more, and it should have opened the doors for so many more people, and it's really undervalued, I think, in the industry.
Thanks for watching. Y no te olvides, please subscribe to the Latino Slant. Pues órale.